Hi, your traditional homemaker is back this morning. This morning she's preparing some boiled yam and plantain and ripe plantain. I put oil on fire. I'm adding some onions, some chopped onions. Um, the boiled yam and fire will serve a peanut peanut butter stew. Yes, that's what's available in your homemaker's kitchen. Yes, the traditional homemaker had kitchen this morning. What they have in the kitchen is some peanut butter and sachet of tomato paste. So she's turning it into a simple Ghanaian delicacy for her family. So now let's cook. I've added my onions to the hot oil. Well, it's a family meal on the budget, so I'm using 2 sachets of pomo tomato mix. That's what my budget can afford. Now let's add in our tomato paste. I've added a bit of water. I'm adding in our tomato paste. And here is some powdered pepper. Powdered pepper. I'll add enough, just enough, so it doesn't become too pepperish. Okay, let's stir it a bit. At this stage, I will leave it to cook or simmer for a while before I add the main ingredient, which is peanut butter. I'm making peanut butter stew. Peanut butter stew. Today, my only seasoning for this meal is local bean. It's called the wadawa in our local language. So the wadawa is local bean. Straight from this type of the wadawa is from northern Ghana. Yeah, very delicious. It makes your meal. It brings out the aroma in your meal. Check out. I'm adding the dawadawa. You can pound it. You can. So after adding the dawadawa, we stir it a bit. Yeah, we stir it so it will distribute evenly into the stew. Yeah, we are using the Edenway. I'm using the Edenway to grind the peanut butter a bit so it gets it gets a bit soft. So I will add it to this. What you see there is the Edenway, a very common kitchen equipment in a typical traditional kitchen. Even today, those who use a modern kitchen still have it in their kitchen because it is very essential in the Ghanaian kitchen, whether modern, whether traditional, whatever kitchen setting any Ghanaian uses, the asanka or earthenware is never missing. So here you can see the asanka and the wooden masher. Wooden masher is properly earthenware asanka or apotoyua or ayua. Now back to our simmering tomatoes. Guys, I wish you can smell the scent of this tomato stew. The effect of the local beans. Wow, it smells aromatic. Local beans is really delicious. At this point, I'm adding the grounded peanut butter. Yeah, the tomato is ready for me to add the peanut butter. Let's stir it in, then we add the rest. Now, check out the peanut butter stew. Everything. It's not yet done. I will let it cook for a bit before I bring it down from the coal pot. Now, the final part is adding salt to bring out the taste of the stew. I delayed adding the salt so that it will be evenly distributed. I could have added it during the tomato stage, but in that way, after adding your groundnut paste, you may need to add so you could get the taste of the salt in your stew. So here, yeah. Then we stir it a bit. We stir it. We stir it. Now check out our stew. Our stew is now ready. I'm about to bring it down from the coal pot. I'm serving it with, I've not served peanut butter stew with any other dish before. I've only served it with ampesi. And this morning, I'm serving it with ampesi boiled yam. Ampesi is a Ghanaian meal. Ampesi can be boiled yam, it can be boiled plantain, it can be boiled cocoyam. Yeah, but this morning we boiled both yam and plantain, and we added some quantity of ripe plantain. Your traditional homemaker is about to serve the family meal. I cook outside in the compound of the house. The sun was blazing hot, so I have to seek refuge on our veranda. So I brought it from the compound and I'm about to serve it here. As you can see, I served the yam, the ampesi, the boiled yam and boiled plantain. I've served each one home. We are a family of 5. And here is the peanut butter stew. Now I'm about to serve each individual a stew, and we will take it and feed our belly. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. Don't forget to follow my page for more interesting traditional kitchen moments. Bye.